Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, part 3 of this. This feather would take a lot of work, and I actually think, and you'll have to get the customer's approval. I think this feather looks a lot better. And you could do more with that. So all I did is go on the internet and typed in free clip art feathers. And it came up with that, and I kind of adjusted it. But you can make it look somewhat more to that by taking your shape tool and putting more feathers in it. You know, you could really make it your own, and make it, you could add nodes, and there's a lot you could do with it. Then once you get that the same like you want it, I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to mirror it, and then I'm going to try to put it. And if you notice in my drawing that I've got this part down here that doesn't really belong because it's the feathers. And we got to remember that we're engraving on glass, and then try to make them a little bit symmetrical, and that's pretty close. And I think that looks pretty good. Now we're going to do the tools. That might be a little bit difficult, but maybe not. I'm going to go up to Object, ungroup this, and I'm going to grab that part of the, look like a sword, and I'm just going to take them away. I'm going to go ahead and get everything I can get. I think I might have gotten too much there, but and we really got some outline there, but I'm not sure we need that. Now let's look at them. That doesn't look half bad. We're going to have to fix it quite a bit. This is terrible. But once we go black and white, so I'm going to grab the shape tool, and I'm going to get rid of these nodes and kind of make this, maybe we'll cut up in here, and you see that red is on top. Matter of fact, I'm just going to delete that red. And see, that's going to be the outline because we're going to make this black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and go left click, right click. And tell you what, I'm going to grab that, left click, right click. I don't really know what that is, if we even need it. I don't think we need it, but we're going to make these two things opposite. So I'm going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete these lines. That way it'll kind of give us a little look. And you got to remember you're doing this on glass, and you can't have too many little bitty pieces. So we're going to take tell you what we'll do, just take a 3-point curve line and go from there to there. And then that way we can take and delete these lines. Now the sword itself looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and left click, right click. That looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is go into virtual segment delete key. That I'm going to smooth this out just a little bit with the smoothing tool. You just got to be careful that you don't smooth out something you just built. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool, fill that all in, make it black. You want to make sure it's RGB black. And because we're nudging the whole time, well, I must have moved. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you what I evidently moved this around during the video. I'm going to grab this. Well, let's grab both these and put them back. You know what I'm going to do? Go back, and I'm going to move this sword out of the way. Get rid of the outline. Because I want those kind of exactly where they were. So I'm just going to get the virtual segment delete key. I call it a delete key, but it's just virtual segment delete. And I could go ahead and fix that, but I'm gonna take this, nudge it over, group this together so I can get it out later, and nudge it up. And then I'm gonna group this together. And this is one of the reasons you don't ever wanna move stuff. You wanna nudge stuff. And when it's really hard to get it close, you can always remember that you have 4 inches and go 0.1. And then you could go and tweak it quite a bit. Now we're going to go and change it back to 4. And we're going to grab this and move it out of the way. That way, when we go up to object and group and ungroup, we can get our sword and nudge it over and be right in the spot. Now I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. I guess I didn't do my shaft or whatever that is. So we'll just redo it. Grab that, move it down. Just try to get most of it. And that's going to go behind the sword anyway, so that's almost perfect. So we have our sword, and, you know, I could clean it up quite a bit. But a lot of times if you just take it, make it black. And that's probably where that, let's group it together. That's probably where that sword going through. Sometimes it might be easier to, yeah, it's got some pretty bad faults. Grab the shape tool. I got it grouped together, if you remember. Tell you what, I'm going to grab it. Well, I'm just going to do it right here. I was going to say I was going to move it. And this will be a good one to left click, right click. And since we're here, we just don't want it kind of crossing that sword. So I'm going to delete some nodes. And then if I take these two and right click and turn them into a line, I get that right there. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit with the shape tool or the smoothing tool. And you could work on this a lot longer than I'm going to in the video to get it perfect. I'm going to go ahead and fix it a little bit. And this is why I like working at hairline. Grab those two and right click, make them into a line. See, it kind of looks like now it's that going behind that sword. And you could clean it up a lot more, but he'll get the idea what's going on. It'd be better not to have lines between there. And let's take the smoothing tool. That's way too big. Let's go 0.1. And really I should be taking the shape tool first. Yep, get the shape tool, delete that node. Well, that was a intersecting node, and that's why it wouldn't do it. So I'm going to call that good. So I'm going to just, I'm actually going to use the Smart Fill tool. Well, and because we're engraving this on glass and you're not going to be cutting it, you don't have to worry about the, see, it would look a lot better if I straighten that shaft up. But that looks pretty good. I was thinking I was going to take another video, but I think I can do these lines without it. They're just wavy lines. And well, you know what? Let's move that out of the way. Let's go ahead and move all this out of the way. And then I'm just going to take the virtual segment delete key because I need to put a space between those swords and that shaft when I put in my lines. So I'm going to move that out of the way. That way I can group this and we're done with that. You know what? I am going to take a little bit of a break because this is the wavy line is going to take a little bit of time, but this is going to, I want to do it right. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.